Welcome to Highest Timeline for Earth. Today is October 15th, 2 days away from the Aries full moon. And I'm going to do my best to speak to this energy right now and speak to the massive transformational potential we have with our closest relationships and with balancing our masculine and feminine, yin yang, dark light, conscious and unconscious energies within. This is a really powerful moment to harness these cosmic and elemental energies. So I just want to speak to this energy because we're coming off the back of a very intense eclipse season, starting with that lunar eclipse in Pisces back on September 17th. And then on October 2nd, we had the Libra eclipse. And that's the last eclipse that we have on this Aries Libra axis. Going back like 2, 3 years, we've been working with this energy. The nodes of fate have been on North Node Aries, South Node Libra, and this is the relationship axis. So that's been like the theme for the last 2 years, 2.5 years. The theme of the universe, the cosmos, your higher self, your angels and guides are like, all right, time for you to figure this out once and for all. Time for you to figure out your relationships once and for all. We've given you we've thrown so much your way, so many challenges, so many situations. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly with who you should be with. You've dated and had all these experiences for a reason. And now, if you are in a divine union, you're exactly where you need to be for a reason. It's because you're finally ready to integrate the highest expression of this relationship access of Aries and of Libra, finally integrate it and transform and then elevate and embody the highest expression of these energies. It's like you're finally ready for it now after 2 years of massive lessons and hardships and failing and failing and failing over and over and over again. You're finally at this place of balance. That's what the Libra Aries energy is. It's balancing your sovereignty, your independence, balancing your own masculine and feminine energies within, being whole within yourself, following your own true north, being a perfect whole vessel as you were born and intended to be, finding that balance within so that now you can finally come into true divine union, into perfect harmony relationship, and you're finally demanding and embodying equality. So it's equality of the masculine, equality of the feminine, and equality, perfect equality in divine union. This is the backbone of the family unit. This is the backbone of society. This is the backbone of the new earth. It is perfect equality, perfect balance. So this is the moment where your higher self, your angels, your guides were like, all right, here we go. Final eclipse on the Aries Libra axis. You had 2 years of lessons. Have you learned what you needed to learn? Have you integrated? Maybe you had to completely lose your independence and then earn it back, find it back again. Or maybe you had to finally let go and allow yourself to be in a partnership and like remove your hyper independence. Or it could be whatever extreme, whatever energy you've been playing with. The energy now is like, okay, you finally have this balance now. You finally have reached this point of balance, of equality. And that's what the energy is bringing. It wants us to come into this divine union within and divine union throughout with your partner. And so we just are closing out the eclipse season, and this Aries full moon in 2 days on October 17th, this is like the final culmination point of this 2 year eclipse energy we've just been working with the nodes of fate, with the relationship axis. This Aries full moon is closing it out. And Aries is the go getter, it's the initiator. It's coming in hot to like incinerate and burn up anything that's left behind that no longer serves. Anything that you have learned from the eclipse season, anything heavy, anything draining, anything that illuminated and smacked you in the face as to what you finally need to let go of in order to flourish and blossom and transform into the most high-end relationship you can possibly embody in this lifetime. This Aries full moon is giving us this one last chance to like incinerate and blow up and get rid of the one last thing that was holding us back. And so it could be something internal that's holding you back, could be a dynamic that's holding you back, could be something external that's holding you back. But the eclipse season was an illumination of what was holding us back. And now this Aries full moon is a chance to finally incinerate it and blow it up and let it finally leave your body, leave your field, leave your relationship. So, this is such a powerful moment for transforming and elevating your closest relationships, starting with your relationship with yourself, finding that balance within yourself, finding that moderation, that temperance, that just perfect balance within yourself so that you can show up in divine union in a perfect balance. We've had Lilith, the dark moon Lilith was such a major player this eclipse season. She demands equality. And then on the Pisces eclipse, we had Parvati, who is the goddess of the divine union. And then we have the wild woman and the wild man. Like the energy of this entire eclipse season was demanding equality and balance and an elevation of the sacred union, of the divine union. And that's the theme here. That's what's going on here. This is a really powerful opportunity to transform your relationship. I'm going to take it a step further and say that it is the divine feminine who initiates the divine masculine into this frequency of transformation, of elevated love, expanded and elevated consciousness, and heightened spirituality and divinity. It's the divine feminine who initiates the divine masculine. And it does fall back on the divine feminine to keep the needle, on the relationship, to keep it moving forward in a heightened and transformed way. So this was a powerful opportunity for both, divine masculine and divine feminine to evolve, but it's this real moment in time where your higher self, your angels and guides are looking at you and being like, "All right, you figured it out. Relationships, check, because we got bigger fish to fry. You need to come into this divine union, this heightened, elevated relationship, this powerful relationship, because you got bigger fish to fry, and the two of you are much stronger together. You're better together. You yourself are better together when you're in partnership because you can't do it alone. You can't do it by yourself. You've tried it and it didn't work. Time for you to finally break down the walls around your heart, break down any stories that you told yourself and any limiting beliefs you told yourself about relationships or partnerships or what you can or cannot do or handle or how you prefer to be or how you operate best. Like, get rid of these old stories that you told yourself about partnership and about union and about collaboration and about community, because it's demanding a higher expression for you to come into this union. And it doesn't have to just be romantic relationships, it's demanding that we come into a deeper union with everyone and everything, with your business, with your customers, with your clients, with the people that you have offerings and services to, with your colleagues, with your mutuals, with your, etc. It's like demanding you to show up and give more to your community, to everyone that you interact with. It's like Aries is me and Libra is we. And it's finally bringing us into this deeper community, deeper harmony, deeper union with all of life. And so this Aries full moon is one last opportunity to incinerate and get rid of anything that was holding you back. And it's likely having walls up around your heart, being emotionally immature, bringing like an old, childish, emotional reaction, or anytime you face a challenge or you're faced with something beyond your control or you're pushed beyond your limits, perhaps you've been reverting to this emotionally immature, childlike reaction that is creating this negative loop within your relationship that then your partner is reflecting that back at you and you kind of go round and round in this negative loop. That could be something that's been recurring for you in your relationship. and it's the time is now to completely incinerate that. You finally have reached this balance, this place of emotional maturity where now you can step more into the observer role and kind of catch yourself before you revert back to your old wounded childlike ways of, leaning in to your emotional reactions as opposed to taking that pause, taking that beat, and perhaps by you leaning into that old childish, emotionally unstable reactions, you're stuck in this negative loop, right? So it's demanding an elevation in our relationships. And that comes from a place of emotional maturity, stability, accountability, and just holding yourself to a higher standard and owning the fact that you are the backbone of your family. You are the backbone of your community. Everyone's looking to you. Everyone is looking to you to see what we do next, to see how we respond, to see how we react. You are the brightest light in your community, in your family, and you're doing it. Be proud of yourself. You've come to this place of balance, of harmony within and now throughout. So use this Aries full moon as a beautiful opportunity to just light it up. Any last thing that's holding you back, just burn it up, get rid of it, because we got bigger fish to fry. All right. That is all. That is the message. Peace out. Sending much love.